Alright. Alright, well, that's that. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Mindustry. Today is going to be a good day. Hopefully. But, there is something awesome in plan. So last time we were here, we went to the Stained Mountains, just barely survived it, and got, a lot of graphite, I think. No, that was a different world, but we got a lot of titanium, and that's the main point here. So, yeah. And a lot of lead as well, because it was always pumping, but still. We got a lot of lead, and we got a lot of titanium, but now we are ready for the best possible setup I can be in for the craters. So, as you can see, there is no titanium here, but I'm going to give you my plan as we go along. For now, though, we need to do this. So first things first, we need to survive 15 rounds. Before we can do anything else, we need to survive 15 rounds. Alright, that's the point over there. So, let's do what we always do first. Let's get some drills in here. So yeah, that is not what I wanted to do. All right, there we go, and boom, there we go. Now we have our drills. Now we need to pump them into the system, which is easy as well. These will gradually be able to pump in more and more copper as copper comes in. So yeah. And yes, I'm eating chips. The reason why is because I'm hungry. Don't judge the fact that I'm eating chips in the middle of a video, because honestly, these chips are good. These are fantastic, like party chips and stuff like that. If you guys ever throw a party, you definitely want to get like the tortilla chips. These are fantastic. Either that or Lay's, but Lay's can be pretty bitter sometimes. Not just depending on what type you get, but in my opinion, the taste itself is pretty hard to actually. It's not that good most of the time, but sometimes it can be pretty good. Most of the time, I prefer not to eat Lay's though. But if you ever had like something really sugary, like something with a lot of chocolate or just straight sugar in it, then Lay's could be a pretty good follow-up snack to it. So yeah. Why do I keep going in the wrong direction? Okay. So I need to do that and pump it to there. And then pump this way over to here. And I guess I might as well pump it down this way. What did I just press? Oh. Oh, I can press C to hide that. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, now I do, like a boss. So yeah. Now, the reason I'm so excited for this map is because it has a massive liquid reservoir in the direct middle, and you can also easily set up really good fortifications for this place without having to do much. And there's a lot of sand, too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look around and see, yeah, the only sand I'm going to find is right there. Which is a little bit of a problem, but is also... It's also acceptable, because, like, it's right next to the water, so pumping sand from place to place isn't going to be as big of an issue as it is with getting coal to the sand, which shouldn't be that big of an issue either as there's a lot of coal deposits. So I'm going to set up the graphite system real quick. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and set all this up for you guys because you guys know the drill at this point. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, I am back, and I have just found out something insane. Or I didn't find out, but I remembered something insane. So last time, if you'll remember, I went to the tech tree after coming back from the Stained Mountains, and I went and researched a lot of this. Now, our major problem right now, you see, my plan is, I can't really get silicon because I'm not going to be staying here long, first of all, but second of all, because it is out here towards the middle. Like, if I pull up my map, look at this. Like, it's over here with all the sand and all the water, which I need sand to make silicon. Sand and lead. Or, not lead, coal. Sand and coal, you get silicon, I believe. So yeah. But I may have just figured out something interesting that I completely forgot about. So if I go to my tech tree, and I went down this line, but this last one, the pulverizer, crushes scrap into fine sand. So yeah, and there's this big scrap deposit here. So I can turn all of this into sand, and then use the coal from here to make silicon, I believe. Like, isn't it coal and sand? Yeah, coal and sand to make silicon. And then, on top of that, kiln requires lead and sand to make metaglass. And then on top of that, there's the pyrrhotite mixer, which requires coal, lead, and sand. But then, on top of that, there's something else I remember. Spore press. It turns spore into oil, which oil is used for some oil refiner or something. And then you got the separator, which takes slag and turns it into some stuff. But we'll get to that a little later. And then cryofluid mixer. This takes titanium and water and makes cryofluid. So I can't do that. But what I can do is I can get water using the water extractor, and basically it uses power and then extracts water from the atmosphere. So yeah, and on top of that, then I have the cultivator, which if it gets water, will make a spore pod. And the final thing I want to show you, the launch pad, which requires copper, lead, and silicon, and power, launches items. I have a plan, and this is a good one. So, I may not be able to take items from my vault all the way down here, but what I can do is I can basically take the metaglass that I would be making and send it back, and then research the items that I need metaglass, for, and then I can build those items current game. In theory. I don't know if this works, and I've never done it before, but I guess I'm about to do that, so yeah. So the first thing we need to do, we need to establish our stuff here. So I need to get more coal, because we're going to need a lot of it here. And then I need to basically build this system right here just to extract my coal. Now that I have that, I'm going to pump it this way, and that is going to become And it's not going to become anything. What am I talking about? That's going to pump into this silicon smelter. And I already set up power and a battery and a wall, which something I did find out, oddly enough. If you put batteries next to each other, you only have to hook up the power node to one battery, and then it hooks up to all of them. So yeah, like right here, as you can see, 96K instead of just however much this battery can hold, since all of these are attached. So yeah. So all this is good to go. That should be connected to every single generator. There we go. Yeah, those are just creepers and stuff. So I'm just going to let them attack the wall now, because I have these arcs that'll keep shooting them. So what I need to do, I basically just need to hook all this up to a simple system to pump all the stuff in. So I'm going to build I need to build a 4 silicon system, I'm pretty sure. Because otherwise, like, I need a lot of silicon. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna build a 2 system, and then I'll build a 4 system later on if I need it. So, yeah. I built that wrong. So, first step of this 2 system is... and when I say 2 system, I mean like 2 silicon smelters, not 2 system multiplied by 5x. I don't know. So, let's do that. This will be the output. Thank you, lag, for screwing up my conveyor. That'll be the output. And then I'm just going to go and do that. And then I need a power node right here. So the next thing I need to do is actually the interesting part. Why is my computer just stopping out of nowhere? I don't think my computer likes mindustry, because it keeps just lagging out. So let's take this wreck over here, which is why there's scrap, by the way. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's either like a wreck or a bomb. Oh my lord, the computer is basically being my mortal enemy right now. Why is it being my mortal enemy? I don't know. Stop fudging lag spiking. That's not what you're engineered to do, computer. You're engineered to play video games. It is a gaming computer. Why are you lagging so much? I don't think my computer likes me very much. Dear Lord. What am I not building? That's weird. So basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna quickly connect these two together. So I need to get a pulverizer. Here we go. Oh, these are pretty small. I've never used these, by the way. Like, I never had a reason to, so I just never used them. I'm gonna line all these up. Does this take power? Yes, it does. So never mind that. Never mind that plan. I'm just gonna cut that down by like 50%, and then do that. So this is going to be for the system here. So while that builds, I'll go and start pumping all this out. And then let's get some routers. I did this all wrong, I just realized, because it's gonna pump the sand into the routers, and that's not what I want. Stop putting sand where it doesn't belong, me. I don't know. Alright, so this is gonna go like that, and then I need my pulverizers, and I am placing a lot, because I like to have a lot of sand. Don't question me, or I'll question you. Alright. So, now that we have this, now we just need to build it real quick, which should take forever because it is a lot of stuff. Why does it just keep pausing? No! That's not what I wanted to do. What the fudge? Ay, 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 ay. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. So, when given power, this should crush scrap into sand. So, this is being built. I guess while that builds up in lead, I'm gonna spend lead because I'm smart. Oh, it doesn't connect. That's sad. Alright. And boom! I now have power being run through the base. And those guys are still trying to attack this corner for some reason, but at least these guys are defending it. Boom. Like a boss. So now we have sand. So now I'm gonna pump the sand into the sand. I don't know. I'm going insane. Alright, so I speak words. I'm going to punch the sand. I'm gonna yeah, in all honesty, I don't know where I got the idea of I'm gonna punch the sand, but I did. I just randomly got that idea to say I'm gonna punch the sand. What the fuck? What is wrong with me? I don't know why, I just randomly said I'm gonna punch the sand. Ay. I'm just gonna do that, just in case there's an overflow of silicon, then it'll do this. So, right here, I'm gonna put 2 distributors next to each other. And then, I'm going to put 2 launch pads next to each other. Now, it's not going to build anything until it gets the silicon, which is going to be pumping in fast. Well, not exactly fast, but it's going to be pumping in large quantities. So, this is starting to do good now. It's starting to build it. Build it, build it, build it. Build it, build it, build it, build it. When in doubt, build it out. So I'm already at wave 10, and I need to make it to wave 15, and then, yeah, I need to make it to wave 15, and then I automatically unlock the customizable inventory feature, which is something I haven't showed you guys yet, and is frankly a really awesome thing. Very useful. So, this is going to constantly be pumping silicon out of here and into my tech tree, which is good. So, yeah, because that's the thing we have to be as shortest. El shortest, oh. But yeah, so, so yeah. That's the biggest thing we have a shortage on. So, yeah, that's the biggest shortage we have. I'm just gonna keep rewarding it until it gets through my head because I'm stupid. Okay, so, this should help a lot with the massive shortage of silicon. And if it does, then we're going to have a lot of silicon. I don't know where I'm going with anything anymore. I'm just randomly speaking words. It just shows how unprepared I am every time I make a YouTube video. Just every fudging time. It's always got to be extremely awkward because I suck at making up commentary at the fly. And not on the fly, it's at the fly because I'm stupid. Alright. So, this is almost done, and this is constantly pumping out silicon, which is nice. Boom! How's power looking? Not good. So, we need to fix our power problem. That is one thing for certain. So lead isn't doing the best, but it's doing pretty good. And there is a way I can make power better. It's just it would take a large investment of power for me to make more power. So yeah. Plus it takes more coal, but thankfully I have an ace up my sleeve, and that is the ace of the pneumatic drill. I play a lot of weird card games, don't judge me. So, pneumatic drills will drill faster than normal and drill more things than the normal mechanical drill. So I'm going to put a bunch of pneumatic drills here for the coal, because that's the biggest problem with all this here. Like, I'm getting a buildup on sand, I'm getting a buildup on everything other than coal. And copper and lead, of course, but that I can simply fix by putting more pneumatic drills. So I'm just going to quickly upgrade my drills so they can drill more. So I'm going to call it Michael Jackson because I'm going to make a driller. That was a terrible joke. Please, no one actually quote me on that because that would suck. So, here's what I'm going to do. I need to set up a system where it goes like this. So that means this corner needs to be destroyed and replaced with a distributor. So it's constantly going to go to there for now, until I start pulling coal out of here to do whatever I need done. Boom, and a distributor. So, now that that's done, I'm just going to check on the wall. Yeah, it's doing fine. So, I need to set up a system that will draw out my, it'll grab sand, it'll grab coal, and it'll grab lead. It'll take these three items, pump it into a pyrite mixer, and then it will then make pyrite, in which case, then I can make more power, because pyrite is OP as fudge. So, yeah. A lot of stuff to do here, so I'm going to pump this way and up here. I'm just going to set this up for you guys. I'll be right back.